What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is where you are or what you're doing, but I hope whatever you're doing, it's good. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and this is another episode of the PepperPackPodcast. Hashtag Pondering Pepper, where we drink Dr. Pepper and ponder perplexing questions and puzzles that make you pause. Yeah, just about like that. It is March 18th. Elise, hello, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Feel free to comment and just let us know what you're thinking as we ponder these questions. But today was my daughter's birthday, so I spent most of the day with her. We went out to a park and were there for like 5 hours. I'm tired. And I got both girls the next 2 days because I'm on spring break, so it'll be fun. We'll make it work. But I'm going to go ahead and throw up our question here for today. March 18th, 2026. Question number 77 of the year is, where would you most like to go and why? And as always, we will look at these from 3 different angles. We have our Dr. Pepper angle, our personal, real-life angle, and then the angle of just faith-wise and just how we view these questions and that kind of aspect, because that's part of who we are, and just it's good to look at it that way. But first, I'm thirsty, and I even forgot to drink this. That's how tired I am. So let's crack this open. You know how we do it. 1, 2, 23. So good. All right. So where would you most like to go and why? Well, the Dr. Pepper angle of this question, I would want to say probably the Dr. Pepper Museum. But I've already been to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco, which if you haven't, check it out. It's awesome. There's great people there. They were kind enough to allow Josh and I to film an episode in their museum. And if you haven't seen that, it is on our YouTube. I think it's our penned video on our YouTube page. So, appreciate you checking that out, sharing it. It's cool. I learned a lot of stuff. I went to school that episode because I thought I knew a lot of stuff, and the curator that gave us the tour made me feel silly. The things that she was just dropping, and I was like, I don't know any of this. So you can say the Dr. Pepper teacher got educated on that trip. But I would always love to go back there. I want to do that. We did the Extreme Pepper Experience, which if you haven't is awesome. You get a personal tour guide, like one of their top tour curators that takes you around everything. You get to go in the back vaults that are closed to the public and view collections that are on display to the public, which is incredible. I wanted to spend the whole time there, but I didn't get to. But if I could go anywhere else, since I've already been there, Dr. Pepperwood, I would want to go to Bill Kloster's personal collection and the Dublin Dr. Pepper Museum. There's an episode of Antique Archaeologists, it's on the History Channel. It's Mike Wolf and the other guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there's an episode where they went down to Dublin. They were in the Dr. Pepper Museum, and they were looking to see if they could pick anything from the museum, and they actually got them in contact with Bill Kloster's family, and he was the president of the Dublin Museum, and has a huge private collection there in Dublin that I would want to walk through. I just want to see those things. Yeah, I know. At least I saw that is back around COVID time when tourism really got hit hard, that museum closed. But I would still just love to walk through there. But not the museum itself. There is a different warehouse that is a private collection of Bill Kloster's family, where they just had stuff floor to ceiling. That there's things I'd never seen before. That I'm like, I just want to go look at that stuff and just enjoy that history and value it. And that episode really, between that and the documentary on Amazon Prime about the Dublin Dr. Pepper and how the red soda destroyed it, really broke my heart. I mean, I want my goal in life as a Dr. Pepper ambassador. Well, former Dr. Pepper ambassador, but I'm still claiming it. I would love to reunite and make amends with Dublin, Texas, and Dr. Pepper, just because I don't like how things went down. And I do believe it was on corporate Dr. Pepper's end, how that went down. Yeah, I didn't know about the other one either until I watched the, what is it, it's called The Antique Archaeologist. I can't think of the actual name of the show, though. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can Google it real fast. Give me a second. American Pickers. Thank you. That was the name of the show. So yeah, if you ever watched American Pickers on the History Channel, they have an episode. So I'm going to actually see which episode that was. I can't type things tonight. Okay, that looks like it was an episode from 2016. It's season 15, episode 4. Picked a Peck of Peppers is the name of the episode. So if you are able to go find that online, check that out. Season 15, episode 4 of American Pickers is where they went through the museum and then got to go into that private collection of Bill Closter. I might have to go see if I can rewatch that somewhere. That'd be fun to do with some people. But at least, yeah, that movie, I think that one is on, is that the one on Amazon Prime? There's one on Amazon Prime that goes into that, all the details about that. So that's where I would most like to go Dr. Pepper wise. I would love just to go to that museum, and just out of that collection, and just go through that just to see it. And if I would be fortunate enough to be offered the opportunity to purchase something, I really don't care what. I just would love to have something that I could value and show off in my own little Dr. Pepper emporium here. Now, take this question for my personal life, like, where would I most like to go? Well, I've been to Hawaii before, and that was great. I've been there multiple times. Great to visit, very expensive. But honestly, I would love to go to Manchester, England, and catch a game, a football match of Man United in Old Trafford before they demolish it for their new stadium. So I think I have like 2 years to do that. So if anyone has connections with Manchester United or flights to Europe that can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. It would be awesome to go take Dr. Pepper over there and drink Dr. Pepper while watching that game, because I don't drink beer or alcohol, so I know that's a big beverage in England, but if I could take over Dr. Pepper, get people hooked on that, that'd be pretty cool. I've grown up playing soccer my whole life. I coach soccer. Man U's been my team for as long as I can remember. Good times. So that would be that. And then, spiritually, and that faith-based aspect of the question, where would you like most to go? The obvious answer is heaven, which I know I will be there someday. I think I have that assurance, just based on Scripture and what it says, and what I've done and asked. But something just made a weird noise in my room. But other than that, like an actual physical place here on Earth, place I'd like to go. I mean, if I can go back in time, that'd be a cool deal. I think it'd be pretty cool to see the Garden of Eden. I would love to see the walls of Jericho get smashed. The upper room from Acts chapter 2 would be incredible. Man, there's a lot. I would love to see Elijah outrun the chariot before the rain came. I'd also, it wouldn't be fun to see, but it'd be kind of funny when the 42 boys were jeering and making fun of Elisha, calling him bald head, and he cursed them, and 2 she-bears came out of the forest and ate the kids. Pretty violent, but I mean, watch what you say. What other ones would be cool? Getting on the lines, that'd be cool to see. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. David dropping that Goliath. That would be. It would be cool to see Noah's Ark, but not smell it, because I'm sure it wasn't very, very pleasant. So yeah, there's a lot of options there that I would just be fascinated to explore and just discover. But that's about all I got for you guys tonight. It's a pretty straightforward question, not too much deep thought. I'm going to take a peek at tomorrow's question and see if I want to give you guys a hint. So today's question was what, 70 something or another? 77, so I'm going to look at 78. Ooh, this is a great question, so I'm going to ask you all this, let you think about it, so that way you can prepare for tomorrow's episode. It is it more important to do what you love what you are doing? It's going to be an interesting question that I feel like I'm going to flip-flop a lot on. But think about it. We'll chat with you tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning in. Feel free to follow us on all our socials. Check out our link tree. We just appreciate connecting with y'all and keeping this Dr. Pepper love going. Stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, I'll see y'all next time.